The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. This quote means that the wisest people are those who are aware of their own limitations and are always open to learning new things. It is important to be humble and to recognize that we do not know everything. This will help us to be more receptive to new ideas and perspectives, and to grow as individuals. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. This quote reminds us that it is sometimes better to let our enemies make their own mistakes. If we interrupt them, we may give them a chance to correct their mistakes and make it more difficult for us to defeat them. Quick decisions are unsafe decisions. This quote is a warning against making decisions too quickly. When we make quick decisions, we may not have all of the information that we need to make a wise decision. It is important to take our time and to consider all of our options before making a decision. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. This quote reminds us that it is important to communicate with people in a way that they understand. If we speak to people in their own language, we are more likely to connect with them on an emotional level. By three methods we may learn wisdom: first, by reflection, which is noblest; second, by imitation, which is easiest; and third, by experience, which is the bitterest. This quote is a summary of the three main ways that we learn: reflection, imitation, and experience. Reflection is the most noble way to learn, but it is also the most difficult. Imitation is the easiest way to learn, but it is also the least reliable. Experience is the most effective way to learn, but it is also the most painful. We are what our thoughts have made us, so take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live, they travel far. This quote reminds us that our thoughts are powerful and that they shape who we are. It is important to be mindful of our thoughts and to focus on positive and constructive thoughts. What happens is not as important as how you react to what happens. This quote reminds us that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. It is important to choose to react to difficult situations in a positive and constructive way. Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. This quote reminds us that we should be humble and grateful for our talents and accomplishments. We should also be careful not to let conceit get the best of us. For beautiful eyes, look for the good in others; for beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness; and for poise, walk with the knowledge that you are never alone. This quote reminds us that beauty comes from within. When we focus on the good in others and speak words of kindness, we make ourselves more beautiful. And when we walk with the knowledge that we are never alone, we carry ourselves with poise and confidence. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. This quote reminds us that our reactions to others can reveal a lot about ourselves. When we are irritated by someone, it is often because they are mirroring something that we dislike about ourselves. By examining our reactions to others, we can gain a better understanding of ourselves and our own shortcomings. I'd rather regret the things I've done than regret the things I haven't done. This quote is a reminder that it is better to take risks and live life to the fullest, even if we make mistakes along the way. Regretting the things we have not done can be more painful than regretting the things we have done. The more you like yourself, the less you are like anyone else, which makes you unique. This quote is a reminder that we are all unique individuals with our own strengths and weaknesses. We should embrace our uniqueness and not try to be someone we are not. Work like you don't need the money. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. This quote is a reminder that we should live life to the fullest and not let our fears hold us back. We should work hard, love passionately, and enjoy ourselves without worrying about what others think. Knowledge is of no value unless you put it into practice. This quote is a reminder that knowledge is only valuable if we use it to improve our lives and the lives of others. We should not be content to simply accumulate knowledge, we should also strive to apply it in the real world. The teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. This quote is a reminder that the best teachers are those who help us to learn for ourselves. They do not simply give us information, they teach us how to think critically and to find our own answers. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is God's gift, that's why we call it the present. This quote is a reminder that we should live in the present moment and appreciate the time that we have. We should not dwell on the past or worry about the future. Everything comes to us that belongs to us if we create the capacity to receive it. This quote is a reminder that we can achieve anything we set our minds to if we believe in ourselves and work hard. We should not limit ourselves by our own beliefs. Give me a lever long enough and a fulcrum on which to place it, and I shall move the world. This quote by Archimedes is a reminder that even the smallest of changes can make a big difference. We should never underestimate our own power to make a positive impact on the world. If you don't know where you are going, any road will get you there. This quote is a reminder that it is important to have a goal in mind. If we do not know where we are going, we are less likely to reach our destination. It's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. This quote is a reminder that it is important to look beyond the surface and to see the deeper meaning of things. We should not judge people or situations based on their appearances. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This quote is a reminder that we cannot control everything that happens to us in life, but we can control how we react to it. Our reactions determine our experience of life. We can choose to be positive and resilient in the face of adversity, or we can choose to be negative and bitter. The choice is ours.